Welcome, Gemini, to your August new moon reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you over this time. Gemini, this new moon is going to take place on the 4th of August, and we are able to feel the new moon energy for at least a week before and a week after the new moon date. This new moon is going to take place in Leo, and when the new moon is in Leo, it's all about self-expression, letting people know what we think, what we believe. It's a time to be open to new opportunities and experiences, and my dear Geminis, it's a time not to play it small. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the full moon message, surrender to the divine, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message, surrender to the divine, is for Gemini, please. And we have the Magician and the 5 of Pentacles. Gemini, this is such a beautiful message coming through for you. If you, my dear Geminis, are experiencing our 5 of Pentacles energy in any way, now 5 of Pentacles, Gemini, could definitely be something to do with your pentacles, your money, your finances, but it can come through in other areas of our lives, areas that make us feel like this young girl. It's an energy of scarcity and lack where we feel unseen, unappreciated, very alone, my dear Geminis. It's like we have to carry a burden or address a very difficult situation without support. The beautiful and very powerful message we have for you with the Magician coming out is to surrender to the divine, because you're being told, Gemini, when you surrender to spirit, and when I say surrender, my dear Geminis, I mean let go of the anxiety, the stress and the worry. Just let it go for as long as you can and bring in the energy of believing what could be possible. You have the ability now to bring in Magician energy, and Magician energy is the energy of manifestation. So Spirit is telling you, over this new moon, my dearest Geminis, whatever you've put up out onto the spiritual realm in terms of your dreams, your wishes, your prayers, channeling, visualizations, anything like that, you have great possibility of now bringing down and seeing a manifestation on the physical realm, but it involves surrendering. And Gemini, it's not easy for us to surrender. It's all very well to say, I'm going to surrender, but the truth is, it's not an easy energy. So my dear Geminis, if you're finding it difficult to let go of the energy of, I have to control everything, I have to make sure everything's okay, I have to do this and I have to do that, and if I don't do this, then that won't happen. That energy, that frenetic control energy, because if you feel you let go, everything's going to fall apart, my advice would be to surrender slowly. You don't have to let go of everything at once. Do it step by step. If you, my dearest Geminis, are going through an incredibly stressful time, say, with regards to your business, and for some reason, and you're not sure why, your business is struggling, your sales are down, your staff morale is down, everything is not going well. Magician energy is saying, instead of now being so concerned and panic-stricken and overwhelmed and staying up till 12 o'clock at night, looking at everything and analyzing everything, and then waking up in the morning depleted and fatigued with even more stress because nothing is improving and nothing is going well. Take a morning off, my dear Geminis. But I mean, take a morning off. Go right out of the office. Do something that is going to help you relax. Whether you go to the cinema and watch a movie, or you go for a picnic in a park with a friend who's very upbeat. Take your mind off what's going on just for the morning. Surrender slowly. Because, my dear Geminis, to surrender completely is very hard for us. Then go back to the office. You're going to be refreshed. You are going to have given yourself a break from whatever this is and go back to the drawing board. If this, my dear Geminis, is how you are feeling in a certain relationship, perhaps one of your primary relationships is going through a very bad time and you just don't know what to do. No matter what you do, no matter what you say is not acknowledged and you're feeling like you're being pushed out. Same sort of thing, my dear Geminis. Take a break. Take a day off. Go to the spa for a moment. If you've got someone you can call that is upbeat, and I keep saying, my dear Geminis, bring a positive person in. You don't want to now go meet somebody who's going to bring you down further. You know, there are certain people who just have the ability to see that the glass is half full rather than half empty. And if there is no one around who can do that, Gemini, you take time off on your own. Everybody likes to do different things. Take that time and then, my dear Geminis, go back. With the magician here, you are able to pull off a miracle in this situation. But it's about letting go of that control. And I know how difficult it is to let go of that control, especially when you're in the situation and you feel like things are at a crisis level. But this is where the magic lies. And remember what I said, do it slowly. Because this is a big energy and because it could be overwhelming you. For the first week, take off a morning. The second week, give yourself a day. And do it slowly but surely. You will be amazed what that time will do for you. Before you know it, my dearest Geminis, this energy will lessen. You will find the key to the door so that you can get out of this, because you have the ability now to bring the magic into this energy and create something that you want to see manifest on the physical realm. It's just about giving yourself space to breathe, to connect to spirit, and to come back to yourself. So please take this where it might resonate with you. Let us move on now and see what conception is all about, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what conception is all about for Gemini, please. And we have the High Priestess and Judgment. Wow, what big dramatic energy, my dear Geminis. Gemini, the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space, and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Now, dear Gemini, this new moon has taken on a very big energy for you. We now understand why the magician came out here. You have the ability now, as I mentioned previously, to manifest something through your own focused awareness and intention. You need now to be very aware of what is going on in your life and how you are feeling. You also need to understand that by remaining in certain energies, you might be stopping and blocking your manifestations. It's time now, my dearest Geminis, with both High Priestess and the Magician coming through, to really bring divine into the equation. This surrendering is going to be your biggest asset over the new moon period. As you can see, our High Priestess is very connected to spirit, and we see the new moon symbol on the crown chakra. My dear Geminis, whatever is easy and possible for you to do over this new moon period in terms of connecting and bringing spirit into your life, please take time to do. This would be your prayers, your meditations, your visualizations, affirmations, journaling. And my dear Geminis, if you're too busy or if things are too tough at the moment, then just quietly on your own ask Spirit for help. That's all you have to do, because we are seeing something incredibly big here. With judgment coming up here, it tells me that this new moon is very prolific for you. When you stand up and you put yourself first and you say, right, things are tough, things are hard, but I'm not giving up and I'm not giving in. I'm going to stand strong within myself and do and work with whatever I have to ensure that I move through and over this energy. My dearest Gemini, you have creation in your hands. You are able to take this and recreate this situation into something you want to see. If Five of Pentacles is how you're feeling in your life at the moment, and perhaps it's a general feeling, you just feel nothing is going well for you, things are not flowing for you, and you're feeling so out there on your own. This is a big time, my dear Geminis, to really put yourself first. I feel with Five of Pentacles coming out, a lot of my Geminis might have been run ragged, trying to be there for everybody, making everybody else happy. And at the end of the day, it's left you feeling very depleted. You, my dearest Geminis, need now to focus on yourself. This is the big energy of judgment, to understand that in order to be there for other people, in order for you to be your best possible self, you need to look after yourself. Now remember, we are in the new moon of Leo, and Leo is about self-expression. Leo is about not playing it small. This is an energy of being diminished, having the life force taken out of you. And now you have to channel that inner lion and lioness within you, my dear Geminis, and reclaim your strength and your power. Remember, you are able now to bring something new in, to go back to the beginning and say, right, what do I want? What do I need right now? And with these big, big energies coming through, Gemini, you're able to do it. It's up to you now to do it through your own focused awareness and attention. You, my dear Geminis, can bring in a miracle by working with spirit. Right, let us move on now and see what the third quarter moon is all about. Adjustments are required, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this energy is for Gemini, please. And we've got the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. Okay, Gemini. We have two sixes here, which are telling you very clearly what your adjustments are. Six of Swords is telling us, dear Gemini, that there is something you have to walk away from. There's something you have to leave. And it is our Five of Pentacles energy, and whatever is causing this energy for you, this is no longer sustainable. It's pulling you down in a very significant way. And this is why we had such big messages coming through. You have to use that inner strength, my dear Geminis, of really standing up and allowing a big change to come about. Six of Swords tells us that once you move away from this energy, things are going to change dramatically. This is your adjustment. So, my dear Gemini, if this is the energy of going through an incredibly difficult period with your significant other, and you are being made to feel like this, and it could be because of the way your significant other is treating you, Or it could just be because the relationship is in such a bad way, you don't know what to do. Either way, we know you cannot be like this for much longer. You work with spirit, you bring spirit in, and you put yourself first. Either, my dear Geminis, you will find a way to speak to your partner and get back on track. You will find your way forward. Or, my dear Geminis, if there is no way forward, you will walk away from this situation. If you put yourself first, my dear Geminis, if you let spirit come into the equation and you let go of that overwhelm and panic, you're going to get a very positive outcome. With our Six of Wands, you will release out of this Five of Pentacles energy. You will be then standing in a whole different position. To go from Five of Pentacles to Six of Wands is a dramatic leap, but it's possible because you've got the Magician, High Priestess, and Judgment coming through. Spirit is on your side and asking you now to rise up, harness that strength within you, my dear Geminis, and claim what is right for you. As you can see, there are all hands around the podium here applauding. Gemini, I think you're going to get an enormous amount of support from the people around you, your friends and your family, anybody that makes up your soul tribe. And I also feel there's going to be an incredible amount of admiration for you because Gemini, when we see somebody who is in Five of Pentacles energy, moving themselves out to the Six of Wands, we all want to know, how did they do it? What's their secret? There's going to be a lot of admiration and respect, my dear Gemini. So please take this where it might resonate with you. Right, let us move on now and get a message from your angels for this period. So we want to see now what Gemini's angels would like to share with them, please. And you have got no need to worry. Geminis, your angels are coming in and they're letting you know so beautifully and so simply that if you are still in or are feeling our Five of Pentacles energy in any way, you do not need to worry. As you start to feel and encompass the new moon energy and you surrender and work with divine and put yourself first, give yourself time to integrate the energy of creating what you want to see happen on the physical realm, and you work consciously with spirit, my dearest Geminis, things are going to change very quickly and very significantly for you, bringing you to the victory, to the win, to a place where you're able to say, I did it. This is going to be a great new moon period for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful and meaningful new moon period, and I am sending you all so much love.